I already got a phone call at work, and that's what you would need to see to try to get back to the upside. Is you'd have to get on top of this 29 cents or the bottom part of this orange trading zone, or it'll just continue to the downside. Another one is DIA. This one could be ready to make a big either pump here or it's going to have a big dump. You can see it did hit our technical target from our head and shoulders topping out reversal pattern that we gave you the first mover advantage back when this coin was brought to my attention by a Jabroni Killer member, and I've noticed a few more Jabroni Killer members, and I appreciate that from my lovely, lovely audience. And if we go look at Jabroni Killer members, it is in here, and then we just go into uh, Jabroni Killer members. Let's see, Jabroni Killer members, MWR Enterprises. Thank you for joining Jabroni Killers. Camilla upgraded. I appreciate that. Joffrey Robinson rejoined. And you can see our growing list of Jabroni Killer members. If we click on this, you can see we have Promont, Wen, Richardo, Garbanzo 134. I love this. My favorite name out of anybody in the group, Garbanzo, right? And then we have Trading with Jay and a whole bunch of other people here. Become members of Jabroni Killers, XRP Future Millionaires. They're supporting the channel. We appreciate that. And of course and you had the first mover advantage there, but my Jabroni Killer members brought this coin to my attention, and we said we had the 38-cent targeted move. You can see we actually wicked down to 26 and a half, 27 cents, and then we had a ferocious pump up to the 68 cents, got rejected like we thought we would, fall back through to a major support level at the bottom part of this red trading zone. And in DIA, what's going to happen here as you're below the 50-day moving average and the 200 is sitting at the top part of the zone. Here's what you're going to have happen as we reset the board here is option A is you're going to breach this bearish and come all the way down to the 26 cents, which is a double bottom low from back there in April. Option B is you get very bullish and you pump all the way through at least to the 49 cents or the top part of this red trading zone, and potentially as high as the 59 cents very, very quickly. Those are your two scenarios that I'm seeing and paying attention for, as there's going to be an explosive move in the DIA in the very near short term, right? So that's what we're looking at in the DIA because we've already hit our technical target. So we do not have to fulfill a targeted move anymore there. We've called that out and we've fulfilled it beautifully. The same thing is with the VELO. The VELO. We were in this rising wedge, which is a bullish continuation pattern, but a bearish reversal pattern at the top, where you can see uptrending upper resistance here, here, and back there, and then uptrending upper support there, here, and all up in here. But when we were up here, when this got brought to my attention in late December into January, we told you this pattern was bearish, took some slack. We said it was more likely to come down to lower support, and it did. And we told you when we were up here, if you break this pattern to the downside, a technical target is where the pattern started, which is down there at the 0.002429. And then you can see it broke out of that, confirmed it, tried to come back up, traded sideways, and had another dump. So that's what you're looking at there. To get bullish, you got to try to pump up like we show in red there and come up and try to re-ride up and break back into this formation. But the pattern was almost being exhausted. So I would hedge that this is probably an another home run score for old Vincenzo. There, the IOTA had that nice pump up to the 62 cents from the Trump rally. Then it came crashing all the way back down to the bottom part of this support and resistance red box at 16 cents is where you're at now. And IOTA is the same thing. Option one is you hold this and you have a ferocious pump back up here to the top part of this resistance and support box, which is up here at about the 37 cents. Option B is you get very bearish and you break this to the downside and you come all the way back down here to a regional double bottom from back there in August of 2024 down here at about 0.09 cents. So there's a big move in a lot of these coins. It's going to be very volatile and it's something that you guys are going to have to stay on top of, and something that we have to cover before we go would be DGB. The same thing. You can see the moving averages are all trending bearish in the daily time frame. You have the 200-day moving average up here. You have the 100-day moving average right here. and you have the 50-day moving average right there, and you're below all three of those, and you're below this major 0.0837. And unlike the head and shoulders topping out reversal pattern that we showed you, that was already technically targeted fulfilled on the DIA, this one, that wick doesn't count, is not fulfilled, and its technical target is down here at the 0.00560. And that's what we're attempting now to confirm below this major resistance point. After we broke back up over here, now we're attempting to break down and confirm it, and that would actually drive you to a technical target. So as long as you're below that 0.00837, it's more and more likely that you're coming down to that head and shoulders technical target, something that we told you would lay out better buying opportunities, potentially for you to have great rewards and profit taking later on in the future by not buying this pump, this leg of the bull run, and by buying and understanding that that's where you want to buy, where you're at coming towards now, not after a 3x pump. And we're going to round it out with the XDC, another one that it hasn't. It technically, with that big 90% wick, but I don't count that. It has to come down here to the 0.04 and change the top part of this orange trading zone. Also, this has a freshly bearish cross. It's got another bearish cross where the 100's about to get below the 200-day moving average in the next 36 hours. And we're also right on a major support level that we're about to break, and that could drive you down to a technical target, right? Because we have this head and shoulders topping out reversal pattern. Like the channel, subscribe, peace and love.